no matter what. And my guys, they wear their cuts too, so we just roll together, make sure that we're safe and everything. But once we get a stamp of approval, I have a cut for us to wear.
You guys got a table?
That comes from government. Government allows everyone to have a clubhouse and a table and all that.
I'm like do you get like your structure already? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
as VP and all of that.
Well, not everything. So we have enough people for me to fill the spots, but right now I've only filled about 3 or 4 of the spots. There are still some places that I'm looking for the right person to fill.
Fair enough.
So I'm Prez. My guy Kyle, he's the VP. My guy Alex over there, he's a road captain. So we got a few people, but I'm waiting to see, because the thing about this city, brother, is everyone that has a position has to have their Google Glasses going for maybe 3 or 4 days a week at minimum. So I'm letting the people.
So like yourself, like
yes.
I see.
So if you're the president or the VP, you have to have your eyes rolling, every time.
Fair.
Yeah, so I need to make sure that the people I give these positions to are capable to do that.
100%. I mean, if I were to hang around and all of that, I don't think I'd be interested in running my eyes. Like, just probably member. I mean, my past experience runs with Enforcer for a little bit, made my way up to Sarge and then VP. Not looking to fucking climb no rank or be a fucking head honcho anywhere, just trying to do my part and be with the right group,
I understand that. Well, you can hang around with us if you like and see how we kind of do things, you know what I mean? If you have no intention to roll eyes at all, I don't know how helpful that will be when it comes time to put in an application, because they actually look at that. They look at everybody's, things, but we don't mind you hanging around and just having a good time with us.
So like when you say rolling eyes, does it mean like more like other people would be watching at the same time rolling eyes, or rolling eyes to where I can look back on it?
Oh no, government they go and they do a deep dive into it. They make sure that you have a history of rolling. That was what that's what got me not stamped this time around, because I did not know how to save my past ones.
Yeah.
So I didn't have anything to show them, even though I rolled eyes every single day. I didn't have anything to show them because I didn't know how to save it. Now I know how to save it, and I have stuff to show them. So when the time comes, I will be ready.
So you're telling me, like, even if I wanted to be a member, I'd have to have my eyes rolling?
Yeah, about 3 times a day at minimum. Every member in this city, bro. Every member.
3 times a week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, I said 3 times a day. I meant 3 times a week.
Just thought I'd help.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
But everybody in the city that's in an MC or a club or a family or anything, they're able to be seen. The government can see it. They won't even approve you. They won't even approve you without it.
So like I can't. Damn. So like I can't even just kind of fill a role, as in like be not a background character, but.
I mean, you can. I'm sure you can. You know what I mean? But if I gave, like, I would not be able to give you like a seat at the table with the the president, the VP, the sergeant at arms, any of those type of things. I would not be able to do. But if you wanted to just be a hang around or shit, I think, guys, if I'm right, like even prospects have their eyes rolling, right?
If I remember correctly, patch members down to hang around don't entirely require you consistently have your eyes rolling, but every role you have to have your eyes rolling normally, but due to the fact that they like to keep eyes.
Yeah, so
I mean that I get that part, but like I'm just trying to live my life, I'm not trying to have a GoPro to my chest.
No, well, I understand. I tell you what, brother, because that's way farther down the line and all that. Don't worry about it. I can you hang out with us. You know what I mean, and just ride with us. I see you have a bike already. So just hang out with us, and then when the time comes, I can get clarification for you. You know?
Bet. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Because that's because again, it's not that I'm against it. Like I'm not hiding anything or anything like that. I just don't feel like I'm not looking to make it in that kind of life. You know, I'm just kind of looking to wake up here and do my thing, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, we'll just hang out with us. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll figure it out. You know, because right now they're about to start the new season, so it doesn't matter right now. It's going to be a while before I'm able to put in another application. So. You know, it's okay. But what they really want to see is that we're out in the city, that we're providing good quality, you know, to everything that we do. This is a movie city, brother. Movie city.
No, and I get that. I don't want to be the main star. I'm not looking to gain anything from it. I'm just looking to add to it. If that makes sense.
Right.
So, I see you.
Yeah. Well, my job as president is to put everybody in position to you know, to shine, you know, not just me.
100%.
You know, so I set all my guys up with certain things, you know, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. That way it gives them the best opportunity to get some good stuff on, you know, for themselves.
Yeah. No, I get that and I respect that. Totally 100%. I totally understand that's what a lot of people are here for.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So shit, you know, after this, you know, we'll hang out. We'll do some things together. You don't mind doing, you know, illegal activity, right? You're not trying to be a cop or something.
Fuck 12, brother.
Perfect.
I gotta do what I gotta do to put food on my table, man. I don't ask questions.
Perfect. We will try you out. We will hang out with you and try you out for a while. All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is my brother Owen. This is my brother Case. That's Case right there. That's my brother
Case,
Alex.
Kane, and Alex. I think I met Alex.
I'm sorry that you met that one.
No, hold on.
Alex
what?
Black.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, there are a few more of us as well. You know, my VP, he's not here right now. He will be here soon.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tim.
Well, he's working on it.
Oh, when you got me bleeding.
What's up, Kyle?
Shit, they
anyone
better
have
have
a
Since you know where it is,
bandages
Alex,
for
why
us.
don't you go grab...
Yeah, hopefully they do provide bandages. I'm pretty sure the EMS or someone will be out here for this event too.
And now, question. I'm assuming we're looking to get the like you guys are looking to become like 2%. I think that's what they do here.
Yeah. We're looking to be 2%. So everyone here has to have. We don't do crotch rockets. We do Harleys.
100%.
You know, Harleys are Indians. So.
Yeah, no, I'm working on my bike.
And I was gonna say then if I'm not again, it's your ship. I ain't trying to control it, but if you want to be serious and not laughed at, let's get our bikes in actual formation to where they can tell who's Prez, who's VP, who's.
Well, that's what the road captain. Where'd he go? Where the fuck is? Yeah, we have a road captain, you know, for that.
Alex.
And so yeah.
Again, not stepping on toes. Just saying. I know a lot of these people like to chew at the little things.
Oh, you're absolutely
Get
right.
sharpened up, Don. Hey, we'll tighten that shit up, buddy.
Good. Well, I tell you what. You work with if you have some experience with that, you work with Alex. You work with Alex. You know, you two work together to get some stuff figured out. Let me see what you're capable of.
Yeah, I'll get with them because typically, like again, so like say you go to any lineup, I should be able to be like, oh shit, this is Kane, this is fucking Connor, this is Tim, this is so.
I was getting the EMS
just
up
to
there.
run through rank.
And get some band-aids.
Good. I'm going to put you in touch with I'm going to put you in touch with Alex.
For sure.
You need a repair kit.
Yeah, my bike's a little smoky.
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. Where the fuck is where's our road captain? Our road captain is always supposed to have road.
Right.
Yeah, you got.
I haven't had the chance to get any repair kits yet.
Come on, this is your job.
Only because of my head.
Here. Yeah, take this.
Thank you, sir.
Someone asked them if they're going to have the EMS out here for bandaging up and things.
I have an EMS coming up here for some bandages for us if y'all need some.
Yeah. Well, you're definitely going to need them after the fight is, you know, over.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy too, though. Like
Yeah, let me get your number, brother.
Okay, for sure, brother.
What was that case?
And then I'm getting my car fixed.
One second, I got
and
something to give you.
and the cops that were chasing us stuff. I'm like, whoa. I know who you are.
Okay, I
I'm
don't know
like,
what that was
I'm
about.
crying about
Can't
had
do that.
tasers on me. No,
Hey,
it's
hey,
because
hey,
what I
hey,
was
don't ever
wearing,
go that
I
low
thought
again.
And
Oh.
after we're done here,
Don't worry, I'm not
I'll get you in the emails. I'll invite you to our clubhouse in the emails,
Oh,
so that way you know when we're here.
So anyway,
But what are you guys normally around like a little bit after this storm, a little bit before this storm, kind of, or all around?
Yeah, we have guys that are here on different times, you know. Some of them are here early during the daytime all day. Some are here all throughout the day and night. Me, I rotate between days and nights. So, 2 days I'm here during the day, 3 days I'm here during the night, and then the next week it might reverse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
between both.
So we most of the time coordinating emails to make sure that someone is here.
Bet.
I was fucking worried.
Oh shit, they got police looking for warrants here. What the
It's a
fuck?
What
lawyer.
the
I think it's a
fuck?
lawyer. It's a lawyer. I
that
think it's
ain't
a lawyer.
police.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
an attorney, dummy.
I was
The cops
fixing to
couldn't
say, I'm
afford this
fixing to
suit.
leave.
Don't make me put my cash through your teeth, okay?
He's an attorney. What the heck are you talking about?
No, I just heard someone say active warrants, and that sounded like
Yeah.
police talk to me. Sorry.
Nah, he just said he.
I mean, I did say that,
Yeah,
but nah, the cops couldn't even afford my Crocs. What do you mean?
So you're a lawyer, right?
Yeah,
Well, you're a good lawyer. You're good defense. How many cases have you won?
I've never lost.
You've never lost. Shit, I might need to. Yeah, we might
Damn,
need
I
to.
might
We
need
might
him
need to
too,
get his
shit.
number, boys.
Wait.
I
So you
don't
never
even
lost.
get in
How many have you
trouble.
won? That's the real question. If you haven't
Oh,
lost,
I'm
how
gonna
many
be
have you
honest
won?
with you. I don't
Are
fucking
you-
know.
Are you 0
Here,
for 0? Okay, I'm just making sure you're not 0
Let
for
me
0.
get your number, boy.
I'm not fucking over. Oh,
Yeah, take his number. We might be able to do some business with him. If he can get us out of a jam, shit, you know, he's very valuable.
I thought you could only
You
choose
hot
one
or
color.
something, Bacon? You get damn shorts on.
no, I'm currently in the middle of something.
You see his cup he put on? He ready for fight night. He put a
Oh,
cup and
yeah.
everything on.
There you go, Bacon.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Protection is.
What happened to your arm?
What do you mean what happened to my arm?
Oh,
Oh, his arm.
fight with a broken arm?
Well, I get into a lot of fights. You know, sometimes things
Okay,
happen.
So who was
It's not going to
fighting?
stop me from fighting.
Did you Anderson Silva that shit?
Oh my god, but I love your shoes.
Something like
Hey,
that. It's
yo.
it's almost fully healed.
You're welcome.
Hey guys,
Okay.
whoever's
Doctor say
fighting,
it should
line
be
up
able to
for
come
Kodak.
off in a week.
Your shoes are fighting bad.
Kodak
Who's
is the
Kodak?
guy
I
in
am
blue.
not fighting.
Kodak is the guy in blue.
You're
I'm
all
here
in
to watch
blue.
my husband.
Guy
There's
in
so
blue,
many.
right
Light
here.
blue. Light blue.
Okay, bet. Hey,
Hey, who
what's
am I
up, man?
paying?
What's up, Kodak? How you doing?
You paying Kodak right here.
Kodak is.
The purple car.
I'm not Kodak.
What they said the man in
Pink
blue.
underglow.
They
Kodak.
said they were
Pink
really
underglow.
specific with
Oh,
light
shit.
blue.
Okay, so we're paying you.
Yep. What's your name there, brother? I'll see you.
Kane Corso.
You guys are entering the fight. Pay
PD,
Kodak.
right?
Exactly. If I'm a fight out in the street.
Alright,
Hey.
perfect. I'll send you my number here. Let me just put you on the roster.
How many fighters we have so far?
Okay,
So far, we got
I'll
three.
take my
I don't
huevo,
know if
corre.
one of them is still participating because I mean,
If y'all
the
are,
business isn't even
biting,
open at the moment.
Just pay that guy in blue.
Yeah, you got fighting.
Okay, cool. Y'all good.
Watching it right, no problem. Just
King,
pull up over
there
there.
you go.
Make sure y'all bring your vehicles back here.
Do you guys got any food?
it's just a bike over there.
All right, good. You got my number, right?
We got any food?
All right, so let me send you the money. It's still 10,000.
Okay, bet, I'll ask them.
Yep, 10,000.
I appreciate you guys.
You live here?
Our family did here.
Oh, sick.
Oh, major headaches, Jesus.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping. Just don't do anything stupid. I was just chilling over there in that garage and they're protecting their shit. I gotta respect it. I gotta tip my cap, bro.
All right, there you go.
Fucking chilling on my bike. He's like,
Perfect.
hey, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm like,
There, yep,
hey,
you got
I'm
it.
here for the fight.
Okay, I'm turning my
not
car
here
off.
for
It's fine.
the fucking fight.
Oh, and you might want to turn off your bike.
Think sit chair. You gotta face away from your bike to do it.